that part just on the phone, right? And have it accompanied by a comic book caricature that I will produce, and then like under it will, because it'll be so easy, because then under it, starring Carrie Kelsey as Power Queen, you know, and it'll have like a picture of her, blah blah blah, whatever, and then all she's gonna do is sing. I think the Power Queen, I think, has very few lines, actually, but we would just have, I would have to reconstruct it, which obviously is step one. And then get each of them to record their voices that would be accompanied by a caricature of them in comic book form, which they would love. They would love. I would love to do Terry Cole as Mayor Moody Rigatoni, you know, because here's why Terry Cole. It's not just that he sings well and plays well, it's that it's his hair. No, it's perfect. Terry Cole really kind of looks like what if Clark Kent went cabaret, you know, because his hair is just, well, no, it's like, it's perfect. I don't know what it is with all these people with the perfect hair. I don't know. Ron Snyder. I have to find something for Ron Snyder to do in Power Queen. I haven't come up with a character for him yet, but I also think there's a real place for Craig Cochrane. No, there is. And I really haven't thought about Marina, but she would be really fun to invent a character around, you know, just because she's so fun to draw. So actually, alright, so you could, accompanying each of these characters, have a visual that when you're talking to them about this ridiculous, stupid, crazy idea you have, you could show them what they would look like, because you will have already done it. Ha ha ha. See, and they will love that. And how would you do that? So you would go through, right? You would go through and chart out Power Queen, right? I would do that. And what characters you need, and how long each person would be involved, and then how many characters and who needs to do what, and then working backwards in terms of importance, produce the drawings, right? Produce the drawings, particularly, like, do Carrie first. That'd be number one. Although she has very few lines. But do her first, because it's fun. And don't necessarily... So how would you do that? Okay, so break it down and chart it out. Chart out the song. And then make a storyboard. Yes. Ha ha ha. Chart out the song, but then make a visual storyboard of the entire number. Right? So do a visual storyboard of the entire number. And then, once you have the visual storyboard, you will have already produced all of the drawings, see? So instead of piecing it out, they would know exactly what they were doing, and you could also include the lines. Like you could put in the actual lines that they would be singing in the storyboard, and then and you don't have to put. You have to do like a sketch of a storyboard, so you know what the story will be. But you know what the story is because it's a song. But you could chart out where those are, and then prioritize which ones to produce when, right? You could do that. So then you would chart out which ones need to produce when, and then you would have to chart out where these people are and when would be the right idea to do that, right? So that's what you do.
Remember, the night is dark and full of terrors, so subscribe. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I forget to mention that part of the box? Here, let me read it to you. Quote, "He who subscribes
so if you wanted to pursue that particular idea,
so don't let R'hllor down.
When you are picking and choosing on the next thing to obsess over, if you were watching the movie and doing the whole "I'm rebuilding my brain," blah 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 bullshit, if you're watching that movie, right? You're not helping me, YouTube. You always cut out.
Jeez, you speak the truth.
Yeah. So if you're watching that movie, there's a great deal of attraction, because we all like the resetting of the timeline thing. That was great. I think that was very psychological, is what that was. I think that was like a psychological victory. That's what the fuck that was. That was great. I haven't really even fully like embraced all of that. There was just but alright, so let's say we reset the timeline. And I'm the exact same weight too, so fuck you. Haha. Anyway, the point is the timeline. So the next thing, I mean it would be power good, because, which is not to say that return trip is not simultaneous. It's not simultaneous, but if you're playing the character of Trip, like what would Trip do, right? In this instance, what would Trip do, and how would he present this idea?
There's a lot more where that came from too.
How would he go about? How would Trip go about? And I really think it's. I think it's what I thought of. Oh, well, that's right, because you're a Trip. It is. I really think the way to approach it. I think the Trip way to approach it is the storyboard. I do. I think that's actually kind of brilliant. I think it's very entertaining, and it gives you something to, and it's all good things. So that's great. Well, that's lovely. I wonder how long this went. How long? Oh my god! Well, this is great. 42 minutes. That's gonna take forever to upload. Well, no, I like the fact. I'm tempted to show it up, but I'm not going to. These things are helpful. Yeah, no, it's the whole storyboard. That'll be very cool. The storyboard. That'll be a lot of fun. And it just so happens that I have my pesos and sharpener down here. I do. So you never know, because I knew I was going to do sketching today. That was the idea. The idea was that I was going to spend time sketching. I had originally thought I was going to do Bill E. Gutierrez. I'll tell you later who that is. But I was going to spend, I thought, some time with Toxic Moxie, because she's just really entertaining, but that wasn't really an exact plan.
if the answer to Rick's misdeeds are right in front of us?
And then, you know, tracing it back, I thought, I have been thinking about just Lyndon and Kelsey and Terry and David Fullerton somewhere, and Bill, of course. I don't have a part.
That's my theory anyway. Does it sound like a stretch? It's not. For a prime example of Rick's nonchalant, world-destroying antics, we only need to look at the end of the infamous episode Rick Potion number 9. It goes like this. Morty realizes it's going to take a lot more than an evening of Netflix chill to get Jessica to be a
I don't know.
So
I wonder.
with the potion's effects accidentally spread to the entire town.
I wonder.
Attempted a cure doesn't quite
Well,
go
anyway,
as planned.
wouldn't
The
that
entire town gets transformed into classic 80s
Wouldn't that be
horror
fun?
movie nightmares. And after
Wouldn't that
another
be
failed
fun?
attempt at a cure,
That would be a
the
very
whole
fun
world
idea.
becomes
That's an
infected.
idea.
So what do Rick and Morty do? He finds a
Yeah,
dimension
no, that's a very fun
that
idea.
like his
It's a
current
very happy
dimension,
idea.
save for two things. One,
It's a very
he
happy
can cure
idea.
the world of the virus is successful, and two, the Rick and Morty of that respective universe